Well, I'm not sure how I've titled this video, but in a nutshell, I've had a mad brainwave this morning and I've decided to film a video telling you lot that I've decided to sell the M6. This is absolutely mad. Like, how do I start this video? This is my M6 for those that are new to my channel. My signal green 2016 BMW M6. It's I don't think I'll ever own anything, or I've never owned, should I say, anything as unique and as special as this car. It's unique obviously because it's signal green. It was painted that colour in the factory, and it's special because well, for that same reason, and the fact that it's had one owner from new, by me of course, and it's only done 13,000 miles, so it's a super fresh car. It's absolutely immaculate inside and out, and it's the best car I've ever had. I love the way it drives, I love the way it looks, I love the interior, everything. I love everything about this car. It is such a nice thing. But I woke up this morning and I was driving it back from the gym, just after I finished my gym session. I was driving home and I thought, I ain't got no videos filmed, I need to film something today preferably. And I was driving the M6 and I was thinking, I've been toying with the idea of selling it for a long time, and I decided on that journey back from the gym this morning that I am not going to sell this car. I thought it's pointless. What do I want to sell it for? I love this car. It's perfect. It's rear-wheel drive, which you lot know I love. It stands out on the road and on social media, and yeah, I just enjoy everything about it. But there's something in me constantly that just looks for change. I like change, and that would be my only reason really for wanting to part with this car. So as we sort of wander around it, we will go for a drive in it again. It'll be the last drive that you probably see of this car on my channel, but I do want to highlight all of the features and explain to you every single reason why I love this car. And then also in this video we're going to talk about my ideas for what car might come next. All right, if you are new to my channel, by the way, and you haven't hit subscribe, do hit subscribe right now. I upload a new video every single Wednesday and Sunday at 6 o'clock. Also hit that thumbs up button as well. All right, so yeah, the M6, it's they're obviously a lovely wide body, like literally from every angle you look at it, it's a savage looking car. Got big rear arches, big front arches. We've got this Vorsteiner body kit and alloy wheels that they were already on the car when I bought it. And spec wise, we've got little things like 360-degree cameras and just loads of little black touches here and there. It is a competition pack car, so I'm pretty sure the black bits come with it from factory, and at the top we've got a carbon roof again that comes like that from factory. But all these nice little bits of quality, I love all of this. If we hop on the inside just quickly as well, again reminding you that signal green, man, it was painted that colour from factory as far as we know. Like, there must be another one somewhere out there, but I've not actually seen another signal green BMW M6. So I'm not going to say it's the only one on the planet, because I'm sure it's probably not, but I haven't ever seen another one. So again, from that point of view, it is extremely unique. So the brakes, I talk about brakes a lot. They're not just good looking brakes, they also do an unbelievable job of stopping the car, and front and rear, they look beautiful. Again, that's a feature that I always talk about. I look out for that in every car that I buy. I love a car with good looking brakes, and obviously brakes that stop the car well. So we've got these little carbon touches at the front there as well. I know a lot of you have seen all of this in previous videos, but I've got to dedicate this video to this car because it is a wonderful thing. At the rear, again, Vorsteiner rear diffuser. My arsehole plate, that will be staying with me, that is not going with the car. I'm also going to talk to you today about the way in which I'm selling this car, but again, we'll talk about that when we go out for a drive in a sec. All right, so down the bottom as well, you would notice the carbon tips. That is a full Armytrix exhaust system. It is absolutely crazy, that exhaust. I love that, and there's a control inside, a little remote control to change whether you want the valves open or closed, or you can have it in like an auto mode where they open over a certain amount of rev. So yeah, let's hop back in on the inside. Steering wheel, that's a good thing to point out. Steering wheel there by Control Customs. Shout out to them, like they do a lot for me. They're really, really helpful. Top guys. We've got a green ring just up the top there at 12 o'clock, and then we've got green stitching, again just matching the theme of the car, because when my friend Simon bought this car new, he actually paid to have it specced with green stitching everywhere throughout. So yeah, carbon fibre in the centre there, and an Alcantara roof lining. It's such a high quality car, and for the money there isn't really anything that compares, which is the difficult task that I'm about to face when this car goes. So yeah, I think what we're doing now is we hit the road, yeah? Something we haven't spoken about yet is the engine on this car. So it's a 4.4 litre V8 twin turbo. It's been tuned by VRS. Obviously you lot have seen them a lot on my channel. VRS Performance in Northampton. To 750 brake horsepower, and I'm not joking, it is absolutely spot on. And that is probably my biggest issue with this car, is the fact that it is perfect in every way. Like visually it's perfect, from a driving point of view it's perfect, the interior is a league above pretty much everything else in its class. Just everything about it is so, and quickly get out in front of, and even the way that it's finished, like with the Vorsteiner kit, the wheels, the colour, like it's got everything going for it. Everything that I want in a car, this has got. Even the fact that it's rear-wheel drive, I love a rear-wheel drive car, but maybe it's time for a four-wheel drive car. I don't know. It's just, I just get the bug for change sometimes, and change is, as a rule, is good. Change is always good, but not to say in this situation that this change will be better. But I am massively excited to see what's around the corner. I don't know what that might be yet. Cars that I've got on my mind are maybe an Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio. That's a car that I've never had. I have driven one before, but I've never had one in my life. I'd be very curious to know what it's like to be the owner of one of them. Audi R8 V10 Plus. I've never ventured into the supercar world before, and I do like them. I've driven one of them before. It's an amazing thing, but I just don't really know if I want another two-door car. And that is another factor that maybe this car doesn't have. That's about the only thing this car doesn't offer me, and that is the fact that it's not got four doors. And I think in my next car I will look for 4/5 doors, because it just adds a level of practicality, I suppose. So yeah, other cars that I've considered are M3 CS. I've talked about that a lot. Do you know, an M3 competition in an amazing colour like fire orange or signal green, Verdi Mantis green, maybe just a mad colour in an M3 competition would be cool. Let's get this one there out of the way. But yeah, got a lot of ideas. But for this car, even the fact that the amount of power is running, like the way this is delivering power now, you never get bored of it. That's something I want to talk about, is the word bored. I am not bored of this car. You can't get bored of this car. It is perfect in so many ways. I am not even the biggest M6 fan. Obviously I love an M car, and when I got offered this car, I wanted this particular car. I didn't want a BMW M6. This car is special. This car is unique, and when you drive it, like from my seat right now, it is, I'm on a bend, I've got to be careful with the accelerator pedal, because at every point of the way on this accelerator pedal, the car will give you more power, because the map and the way it's set up is just spot on. The difference between 80% throttle and 90% and then 100% is a massive difference each way. It is just such a bloody good car. And although, yeah, it's a lot of power, like that's full throttle there, it's not losing traction. Obviously we're on a dry day. It is a bit scary, which you lot know I love, but it ain't too much. Now I could have gone to stage 3 on this car, but I chose not to. The reason for that is because when I went to stage 3 on my RS6, it kind of made me dislike the car. Not because there was anything wrong with the setup, I just felt like having meth and all that sort. I just didn't like it. I was quite happy with my RS6 at stage 2. And RS6 is another car, by the way, that I have looked at again. Maybe a facelift car this time round. The fact that it's 4-wheel drive is a little bit off-putting, but we've got winter coming, maybe that's a good shout. But I held back with going to stage 3 on this car because I really like the way it's set up, and maybe for content there's not really much more to be had out of this car. So other choices, I just thought of another car, Audi RS4. Like, I didn't rate the RS3 for all of the reasons that I mentioned in that video, but an RS4 ticks every box that an RS3 doesn't. So the new RS4, sort of 18 plate onwards, I absolutely love them cars. I'd be interested to get one of them in my life at some point soon as well. But understand that there is no rigid plan. I've never got a plan. Ultimately, I'm a car trader, right? And that is my motive again for selling this car. I want to see what comes my way. The method that I'm going to use to sell it is, I ain't going to do a raffle. The only raffles I do are free raffles. I had my time doing car raffles, selling tickets and that. I didn't enjoy it, so I don't want to sell it via a raffle. I'm going to stick it on Binker and advertise it myself for the right money and hope to get a part exchange on it. I really want to get a part exchange. I'll obviously film the deal that I do when I do a deal. Obviously I don't know what that's going to be yet, but I am massively excited to see what part exchanges come my way. So if you are interested in this car and you've got a part exchange, I'll definitely give strong money for the right car, because I'm excited. Thank you, sir. I'm excited to see what I get offered, and yeah, it's just going to be an exciting time ahead. I just woke up this morning with a mad idea. I thought, should I keep it? And I actually decided that I wanted to keep it. Now, what's the point in selling it? I think I said that earlier. What is the point? Why sell it? I've built up this I suppose everyone knows this is my car. When I drive down the road, wherever I go, people spot me and like, oh, there's Calvin. And it ain't just the fact that it's bright green, it's also got my plate on it. And I suppose the fact that it is so good, it's going to be hard parting with it. Like, genuinely, I don't remember liking a car as much as I like this car for a long time. So yeah, it's going to be difficult parting with it, but my rule is everything's for sale. Let go of something good to get something better, and you never know what's around the corner. So let's get it up for sale. I'll put the link in the description below. I don't know at this point of filming how much I'm putting up for sale for, but I suppose by the time the video goes live, that decision will be made. And yeah, if you are selling a car and you like the idea of getting into a 750 brake stage 2 signal green BMW M6 with a crazy spec level like Harman Kardon, Alcantara roof, signal green paint, and loads of other mad stuff, rumble strips, yeah, give me a shout. Yeah, I think that's everything. Let me know your thoughts on, I suppose, firstly, me selling the car. I know a lot of people are going to be disappointed. I want to make it clear that content wise there isn't really much more I can do on this car, and I always strip back to the fact that I am a car trader. I buy and sell cars for a living. I want to buy and sell as much as I possibly can. Oh, there's a car there, and that, in my opinion, is exciting for me and also exciting for content for my channel. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on the fact that I'm selling it, and also let me know your thoughts on car ideas. I know I've had a lot of cars on my channel. I'm not just looking for an M car, bear that in mind. I'm open, man. I want something different, I want something exciting, I want something that you lot are going to be excited about, and the M6 is my personal daily car. I've got the M2, I've got the M5 project car. Them cars are just purely for fun, for a project. But this is my daily car. My reason for putting this up for sale is to replace my daily car for something that I can use daily and enjoy again. All right, so job done. I'm gonna end it there. I'm sure there's something else I was gonna say. I can't bloody remember. It's a funny old bend this. You can't actually see what's coming around the corner. Just go. Yeah. One last little bit of a pull. There's a bloody mad car, and for a video none of you lot could ever imagine what this car is like. thank you very much for watching. Hit like if you like this video, hit subscribe if you're new to my channel. I'll put links to Control Customs, VRS, Armytrix. Shout out to Armytrix because this exhaust is savage as well. Another thing that I forgot to mention that has been done to this car, and again making it more perfect than I could ever have imagined it would be. And yeah, I'll put a link for them in the description below. And is that it? Yeah, give me a follow on Instagram at Calvin's Car Diary, and I'll see you in my next video. Alright, bye. In the next episode of Diary of a Car Trader, I head up to VRS to film a rather interesting car.